The video you've been watching at this moment, the audio you're hearing at this moment, are being captured by this brand new Insta360 GO 3, the camera module, the main camera. As you can see, this is a package of the brand new Insta360 GO 3 design with a lot of exciting new features. It's almost the same form factor. It's small, it's lightweight, and it's really powerful. And this time with the Insta360 GO 3, we have a brand new ActionPod with magnetic snap and heat dissipation system, a flip screen. You can live preview all the settings, all the footage, and design with a quick release system for the camera, the base, and also come with a lot of exciting new accessories such as this sticky pad with a mini ball head. From every perspective, the Insta360 GO 3 should be and will be one of my favorites, one of the most exciting camera for daily vlog in the year 2023. And this is actually the first episode of my personal in-depth review on the Insta360 GO 3. And this time, I would like to start with my top 10 favorite features about this camera. And I also use a ZV-1 to capture the behind-the-scenes movie for this video clip. I try to help you to better understand the design philosophy, the ease of use, the power efficient about this tiny little small camera.
Welcome back to my new video. This video going to be shot entirely with the brand new Insta360 GO 3 with ActionPod, camera module, mini tripod, and the quick release system. Let's try to be simple. In this video, I'm gonna share with you top 10 killer features that I love about Insta360 GO 3, and these features definitely differentiate this GO 3 camera with Insta360 GO 2 and even some mainstream vlogging devices on the market in the year 2023. Now, let's get started. So killer feature number 1, Insta360 GO 3 is not a third-person POV shot camera anymore. It comes with an ActionPod, a flip screen, a great user interface, and some very intuitive interaction gestures, even with voice control. And the killer feature number 2 is that on the back side of the camera module and the inner circle of the ActionPod, when they magnetically snap together, the heat sink system will be fit harmoniously together. That this smart design in the heat sink system, this is the first time that the GO 3 support long-term recording at the maximum spec sheet, 2.7K and 30 fps without overheating. So the key feature number 3 is a magnetic quick release system. The GO 3 come up with a quite similar solution with the DJI Action 2 and Action 3, but this quick release system performs more stable, and it is cross-compatible on the GO 3 camera module and on the base of the ActionPod. So this quick release system definitely makes the camera module and ActionPod fits nicely into your everyday vlogging, action, the third person, POV, all of this stuff with ease. It's not magnetically snap, but it magnetically lock into your content creation scenarios. And the killer feature number 4, that is the auto exposure strategy, has been greatly improved with the software. This is the first time that the camera module, the ActionPod, use AI algorithm to automatically detect the face and expose with priority on the faces. But you can definitely change back to the matrix exposure strategy at the same time. So this time, when I'm vlogging myself with the Insta360 GO 3, I always tap on face priority exposure mode. And when I flip the screen and capture the environment all around my place, I switch back to the matrix. So the killer feature number 5 is that the Go 3 now has built-in Flowstate stabilization. I mean, when I'm walking around, when I quickly run with camera, I can get 2.7K up to 30 FPS footage directly from the camera. When I copy and paste my software, I can easily jump into the post-process workflow. And I even have several different options to tap in between level 1, level 2, level 3. I mean, level 1 is an ideal option for daily vlog. When I'm holding the camera, moving all around, this is the best option. So when you want to be cycling or even go sky jumping with the Go 3, you can try level 2. All of the levels come with different preview delay, but you end up with a great footage with amazing flow state. Okay, for the flow state stabilization, there is a hidden bonus killer feature. That is a low light stabilization option. When you tap on low light stabilization, the camera and the whole system tend to use higher ISO to capture dark scenes that to alleviate the shutter speed to 1/100 second or even 1/200 second to remove the motion jitter, to remove the motion blur, especially when you walking or running with the camera module, that you end up with a battery smooth, stabilized footage in the low light. But you have to sacrifice, I mean, you have to make your personal compromise on the brightness and the imaging quality of this video footage. And despite the low light stabilization option, this time we even have more color science preset, including the standard, the vivid, the flat color. Now you come up with an extra several color preset for biking, cycling, sports, urban, and even some nightscape shooting scenarios. This time on Insta360 GO 3, the battery performance is just insane. I mean, with the camera module itself, with a fully charged the camera module, it could record up to 45 minutes without overheat, because it's designed with the overheat system, a heat sink system on the back. And we put them together with the ActionPod, use the lithium battery inside ActionPod to charge while recording. I mean, this time you gain the maximum recording time up to 173 minutes. This is pretty insane. It has been captured entirely with the Insta360 GO 3. I mean, you can experience or evaluate the audio performance on the GO 3. I mean, the audio quality has dramatically improved compared with its predecessors, because it built with a stereo pickup microphone and camera module, and it also designed with some wind cover with magnetic snap on the ActionPod. Considering now we have two microphones on the top and bottom, it is now possible to switch back in between different pickup pattern inside this camera. I mean, now I'm recording with a directional focus on my voice. This is audio test for wind noise reduction. You can definitely evaluate this audio quality. Let's test out whether you can reduce the noise in the background. And this is the stereo pickup pattern, the audio options in the menu. I mean, with the stereo pickup pattern, this camera could pick up the sound all around these places. I mean, with you can pick up the sound on the backside, on the street, and we flip the screen. You can also record the audio on the backside of the camera with the same volume. So this is how the stereo pickup pattern works. It pick up all the sound all around the places, and but as you see, I just cannot change the pickup pattern on the go. So I do hope in the future we can have the firmware upgrade that support the audio option change on the go. And this is audio test for the directional focus. I pick up the sound on front side of the camera module, and when I flip the camera, This is audio quality when I'm speaking on the back of the camera and ActionPod to help you evaluate the real performance of the directional focus on the go right inside the camera. I mean, you get all these audio effects without post-process, and all of the videos being captured on the basis of the video mode. But when you capture in the free frame with stereo pickup pattern, you can also change the audio option as post-process on the Insta360 software. And now with the Insta360 GO 3, we have 3 different internal memory options. I mean, when we look back on the Insta360 GO 2, there are only 2 options, 32 and 64. I mean, at the end of the GO 2, we definitely have the 64 GB. But now with the GO 3, things got really interesting. We have 3 different options: 32, 64, and 128 GB internal memories. The memory stays in the camera module. So this definitely makes this camera module a much powerful, much more durable, especially when you come up with such a durable, high-performance battery in the same form factor. The 64 GB is my recommend internal memory, but when you really want to use this camera as your main vlogging devices, I mean, 128 GB internal memory is a must-have for those guys. Another thing that I love about Insta360 GO 3 is the Type-C port on the side of the ActionPod itself. I mean, with the remote controller on Insta360 GO 2, we can only recharge the system with the USB-A to USB-C cable. But now on the GO 3, we finally have the C2C Fast Charging on the camera module and ActionPod itself. You can see these numbers. I mean, you can see the numbers. It quickly jump up to 9 watts fast charging. So this is a pretty insane, pretty fast charging speed on Insta360 GO 3. And let's take a look if we power on this option. Let's test out the real charging speed. I mean, shooting while charging, it's around 3 watts. But when you turn off the camera, the ActionPod can automatically alleviate the charging speed to 10 watts. Take a look. I mean, quickly alleviate the charging speed to 9 watts or 10 watts. So the charging speed is a lot faster compared with the Insta360 GO 2. And now it supports Type-C to C fast charging. I mean, the whole system now has a much more powerful battery performance. And this battery performance also supports quick charge that definitely makes this system insane when you really care about the battery performance. I mean, a much more powerful, efficient battery with fast charging. This is definitely insane. That's what I'm dreaming about on the GO 2 years ago. With a C2C cable, now the data transfer speed has been a lot faster compared with GO 2. I mean, you can copy and paste all the video, the photo, the raw DNG files really fast to your laptop, to your desktop devices, and then quickly jump into the post-process final cut editing workflow. So to speak, the Type-C port on ActionPod is a multifunctional, high-performance port that dramatically improves the experience. With the GO 2, we have to wait for quite a long time, and the only way we can get out this content is to use the A to C cable, and the data transfer speed is too slow. That is the reason why I believe the GO 3 is going to be my main vlogging devices in the year 2023, with a great audio, great video performance, and the ease of use. Especially, I can quickly carry the content. I can quickly copy and paste the data from the internal memory to my laptop and jump right into the post-editing workflow. Another interesting fact that is when you data transfer all the files, the camera recharge itself. It definitely stole some electrical power from your laptop via that Type-C port. You can definitely give it a try on your MacBook. I mean, the quick charging and the faster data transfer speed coexist in the same scenarios. Definitely check this out. So let's definitely make this camera more user-friendly, and it's going to be an ideal for some professional use cases as well. And yes, to wrap up, in this video we have covered the top 10 features that I love about the Insta360 GO 3. Some of these features are actually hidden feature right underneath the camera. I mean, you guys might have noticed some of the features in the official trailer or some advertisement and marketing materials, but some of the features are secret, are hidden underneath the camera module, the ActionPod, unless you, just like me, have long-term experience and heavily create daily content with the camera, the whole system. I'm pretty impressed with Insta360 GO 3, and after 2 years, the GO 3 is definitely going to be mind-blowing and will be the ideal camera for the daily vloggers. And it is the ideal choice for your main vlogging devices in the year 2023. So this is the first episode on our in-depth review on the Insta360 GO 3, the cameras. And coming next, I will share with you some of the design, unboxing, some of the tips and tricks, and even some sample footage in the coming next episode. So if you want to know more about Insta360 GO 3, definitely don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And I also have cited the affiliate link down in the description for your information. So talk to you soon. See you next time. Bye.